In this video, I'm going to show you how you can change the styling of entities and relationships in StructureGram. So we can see I'm on this diagram, and the styling of the entities and shapes, that is the colors and the shapes and the look of the relationships, is according to StructureGram's default styling settings. So we can see that companies are this light blue color, discretionary trusts are these ovals, these yellow ovals, and we've got these avatar images for our individuals. So to change any of that, I just come to this styling tab here on the left, and then I head to the ownership diagram tab. So this is where we're going to be able to change the styling of ownership diagram entities and relationships. So this is what you'll be doing most of the time. So we can see that we've got some settings around the layout and appearance, so the typography, the border thickness and padding of entities, something to do with assets, and then the layout and spacing, the default layout spacing for diagrams. But what we're probably most interested in is down here where we can change the colors and shapes of entities and the color and style of relationships. So here we can see that the avatar images option is ticked, which is why we can see those avatar images on our diagram. But say for whatever reason I don't want to see avatar images, I can just untick that, and now we will have a white circle with the individual's name in it instead. We can change the company look, so it's this light blue rectangle, but say I had different brand colors or a preferred color, maybe an orange color if I find one here. So I can just paste that into the necessary field, make sure that there's a hash before the color code, and we can see that now companies will be orange. I can also change the color by clicking on it and then choosing a color this way. So that's another way to do it. If I come down to discretionary trust, maybe I keep the colors, but I want to change the shape. So I'll change it to a trapezium. We can see we've got multiple shapes to choose from here. You can see that's what it's going to look like. And then maybe I'll come down to the relationships just to show you what you can do there. So we can change the line style. So it's either going to be solid, dashed, or dotted, and also the line color and its thickness as well. So for this shareholder relationship, let's just change the thickness. Let's make it quite thick, so 5.5 pixels. Cool. And once I'm happy with those settings, I have a couple options. If I just hit Save Changes, that will change my personal styling settings. But if I am an admin, I can actually publish these settings as the tenancy defaults, or in other words, these will be the settings that everybody in my firm will have. So everyone's diagrams will look the same. So now if I come back to the diagrams page, or that diagram I was looking at earlier, we can see that it's updated according to those styling changes that I made. So these companies are now this orange color, individuals no longer have those images, trusts are trapeziums, and those shareholding relationships are visibly thicker than the other relationships on the diagram. Now say I wanted to revert to the default settings, I would just come up to my account settings, head to organization, and here I can restore the system defaults. So if I restore the system defaults and now come back to that diagram, we can see it's back to what it was when we started.